Hi, YouTubers.
Alright, find my... Alright, so from what I can tell from last week, with everything going on here, I'm not going to read the story progression that I typically read, because it's long and drawn out, and the entire day has become like 10 paragraphs at this point. So, with everything going on here, after some goblins had fled out the main gate, knocking over both watchtowers and causing a major landslide, you decided to check out the rest of the compound. A female goblin who could actually speak common, although it was broken common at best, told you that she wanted y'all out of this place, wanted you to take Chief Jarlmoot with you. She showed you where you could find him, and then she left. After breaking down the door to the chief's room and catching him in a lie about why he was here, you attacked him physically, and as he ran, never attacking anyone in the party, only using defensive spells while running, you hunted him down and killed him to find out that he was a gnome. But nothing more, since he, well, can't talk anymore. You went back to the chieftain's house, locked yourselves inside, and the chieftain's house is kind of a crappy construction, which makes sense because it wasn't goblin design, but goblins obviously built it. Now that you know the chief was gnome disguise, currently you have come to his room to find a strange egg-shaped crate that uses some strange form of locking mechanism that the closest relations that you guys can uh, figure out is that it's as otherworldly as possibly a giant ship that you recently came across south of Celestine's home. You seem to be determined to open this crate, I'm guessing because whoever created this container went to this much trouble to make sure nobody could get into it. It was probably really rare or expensive or both. After pressing plenty of buttons and the thing not opening, the suggestion was made to use a spell to open it, specifically a scroll that you got recently. It is currently around 1 p.m., and since the fight, the whole compound shakes slightly every now and then, less and less as time goes on. You've barred it yourself in the building. Main doors were already barred. You barred the other door so that you wouldn't get any surprise visitors. Instead of using the one-time use spell scroll, Celestine is about to try to learn the knock spell over the next 8 hours so that she can open the contraption so that y'all can find whatever magnificent treasure lies within. Correct?
Sounds about
I'm
right to me.
here.
While Celestine is spending time on this mentally taxing procedure of learning a spell that druids weren't not meant to learn, what are the rest of you guys going to be doing?
Wow. So who was meant to learn the spell?
People that were meant to learn it.
Arcane casters mostly.
Oh, well, I don't cast nothing, so.
You know, I'm the only caster in the group.
Go, man, go.
Bards, sorcerers, and wizards.
Too bad we don't have a bard.
Learn it. Cries.
Okay, let me try to get that other thing up. Okay. Oh, noise. Okay. Sounded like a child shivering in the night. Okay, what do I want to do? I could cook. We still have the meat, right?
It is currently outside of the compound. You guys stashed it in a watchtower.
Is there anything in here that's cookable? It was the kitchen.
It's a dining room, but there might be some animal scraps here and there. Not necessarily like major parts and pieces or anything, just scraps.
Okay, well, cooking doesn't seem possible then. I think we're a long time away from where I'm going to need the cartographer's skills. Nowhere, how would you like to learn how to pick locks?
Oh,
Nowhere? Hello?
Birthday boy.
Apparently he's not hearing us. Give us a second.
It's okay. All right, so I'll just relax. Until Nowhere comes back and says whether or not he wants to learn how to pick a lock.
Do you think I don't know how to walk yet?
I asked if he would like to learn how to pick a lock.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said take a walk. I'm gonna say I think I know how to do that, but yeah, sure.
Okay, so we'll take him in this room and we'll teach him how to pick locks by locking the door and letting him try to unlock them.
There's no door.
Oh, there's not a door here? I thought there was.
You couldn't pick the lock, so Illiken smashed it.
Oh, okay, so how about this door? Does it have a lock?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll teach him how to pick this lock. I'll teach you how to pick this lock right here.
Okay. How do we do that?
We let Sky look up what we got to do, and we'll wait until he answers us, and we'll do what we got to do.
Ray, is nowhere proficient in thieves' tools? Or do you just have a set?
It's listed down in my tools and such.
Yeah, you have the tools. Are you proficient in them?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes, he is.
Okay. I guess I am.
Okay,
Well, I
so
guess, yeah, that says tool proficiencies.
Well, that's what I'm asking. You could have the tools and not be proficient in them. But if you know your character and where you got, like, and if you got it because of your race or because of your class or because of something, you could be proficient in it and not have tools. You could also have tools and not be proficient in it.
He is proficient. It's from the urchin background.
Well, I guess I can't teach you how to pick a lock. You probably already know how.
Yeah, I think so, but one never knows.
What's the difference between expertise and proficient?
Being an expert or being proficient.
Oh, okay.
Proficiency allows you to add your proficiency bonus. Expertise allows you to double your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
Mechanically speaking. RP speaking, it's a difference between being a line chef and a sous chef.
So it's the difference between giving orders, and taking orders?
It's more of, you've got 3, 4 years, 5 years of experience in something versus I've been doing this my whole life. I'm an expert.
Gotcha. My rolls lately have not been showing that I am an expert in this. I just want to argue with the dice just a little bit.
Anybody else?
No.
So Celestine is working, I don't know, in the corner or something. For like ever and ever and ever. While you guys sent around twiddling your thumbs. I need a DC 16 wisdom from Celestine.
Straight.
I said last time, I don't know if you remembered, I was defending Celestine just to make sure nobody interrupted her. That was my main thing, is make sure she wasn't interrupted.
Okay.
Straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom.
Cross your fingers, guys. Damn it.
So the good news is that you didn't lose the monetary amount of the materials for the learning process. You want to roll me a D8?
I don't really want to, actually, but fuck.
I would say that's actually really good.
Okay.
I will say that after the first hour, you screwed up and you realized that you screwed up, and you haven't lost any materials or, well, you've lost 1 hour of time, but you could start over if you would like.
I will. And guess another roll.
Yep.
I had advantage on that, right? Because I tried second try. I don't know.
Sure, why not?
Okay, I won't argue.
Knowing where you screwed up and what you screwed up the last time, your determination allowed you to push through it, and after another 8 hours, so it was 1, 2, so that's 10 p.m. You now know the knock spell.
Awesome. I do love learning new spells.
In that time, you hear outside, pitter patter, different language, some people moving, but that's about it.
Okay.
So now 10 p.m.
I'm assuming I take a point of exhaustion at this point, or
No.
no? Okay. Then I will.
Well, and you've got to rest before you cast or learn it, right?
Oh, right. Okay, so I guess let's take a long rest.
I'll curl up and go to sleep.
Anybody taking watches, or you guys feel secure in this locked and barred, somewhat stonish building?
I might as well take first watch, I guess, since I'm already awake. Because once I go to sleep, I'm probably not going to want to get back up.
If our other 4-hour watcher doesn't want to take watch, I'll take second. Well, third.
I'll take whatever's available if I'm taking first, but I'll take it. What the hell?
Okay, tell you what. Ilkin and Claudette can take first and second. And Arden can take 3 and 4. Since you guys are so eager to take watches. I'll go take a nap.
You need a nap. You've been trying to study that stupid thing.
Yes, I'm very tired. I just kind of dropped to the ground and I'm snoring before you guys even finish arguing.
I'll take first watch. Y'all go to sleep.
Give me a perception roll. Yeah, your watch goes without a hitch. Yeah, no issues. You keep hearing pitter patter of feet outside and um, along the wood walkways and strange languages and whatnot. But yeah, nothing of consequence happens.
I'll walk over, shake it, looking awake. Let him know, hey, people are moving. People are moving. Just want to let you know, people are moving, but nobody tried to come in.
Bill, couldn't give me a perception roll.
Woohoo! It'll post. Yay!
You're so happy.
Hey, 13,
Yeah, same thing. Say you don't really notice the pitter patter of feet outside, but yeah, nothing happens of consequence.
And if nothing's that I recognize, I go and wake the next person in line.
Who are you waking?
I believe nowhere had second or third. Because Celestine was taken off, and if not, it was Arden.
All right, so you're waking up nowhere.
And nowhere. Taps feet. Nowhere. Claudette told me about movement on the outside. I didn't hear any, but there should be movement out there. That's your watch.
Oh, I sit up, yawn, stretch, look around. Don't see any problems in here, so I get up, walk around a little bit.
Give me a perception roll. Not only do you hear pitter patter of feet outside, off in the distance, and this building is very shoddily made. So off in the distance, you can hear what sounds to be like something large being dragged through the snow. Every so often, you hear a scrape on like rock or something, but you hear someone ordering commands and blah blah blah, whatever. But doesn't seem to be anything threatening or anything. Just probably assume that it's the goblins that y'all didn't kill earlier.
Okay, I don't see anything to be concerned about or hear anything to be concerned about.
You're 2 hours comes to an end. Who are you going to wake up?
Well, I don't remember. Did Arden say he was going to do a watch?
Yeah, I can pull a watch.
Okay. Then I'll wake Arden. Tell him it's been a mostly quiet night so far. We're hearing a lot of movement outside in the fort, but it's not coming in here. So, okay. Good luck with it. And I go back to bed.
I'll get up, stretch, start my watch.
All right, give me a perception check. You already did. Don't really notice much of the pitter patter of her feet outside. Whatever might have been drug earlier seemed to have stopped. But yeah, your 2 hours goes with no issue.
I'll start waking everybody up. And when everybody's awake, I'll go over, pack my gear, and then let them know that everything was peaceful from my watch.
Everybody's completed a long rest. You can hit your buttons. I know Rake needs it.
Whoop, 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 whoop. For some reason, I was missing a vampiric bite. I didn't think my vampiric bites were limited.
Yep. Get bites equal to your proficiency bonus per
Okay,
long rest. So it's morning. Wake up.
Hey, wake up.
I'm up. I go over and talk to Celestine to ask what she needs.
Nothing. I guess I just go up to the door and kind of run my hand over it. Say a word in a strange language and just tap the door.
You're going and tapping the crate, or
Crate, yes, sorry. The lock
like
thing.
there?
Yes. Sorry.
Second, before he does that, I gotta move my character because I would have went with him.
Sure.
And Drake would be beside me.
So, as Celestine casts the spell, a very loud knock can be heard throughout the building you're in. And almost as a response to the mountain, or as a response, the mountain outside shudders a little bit, shakes a little bit, and roll initiative.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Thank you very much.
It's you. We're rolling initiative because of you.
You're the one that convinced her to open it.
Nope. She knocked on it, not me. I did nothing.
You said, "Hey, I remember very well saying, hey, we got this scroll, this piece of paper that has a spell that we could open it with."
Yeah, I remember saying that, but I'm not the one who did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so an amorphous mass of mouths and eyes appear as the crate peels open like a flower. Its mouths begin to murmur and chatter, each with a different voice. Some are shrill, some are deep, some sound high, and others sound like they are crying. The cacophonous gibbering is almost maddening.
Is this a gibbering mouther?
You know what that is? Does Celestine know what that is?
No. Oy. Great.
A lovely little creature.
Yeah, it's nice and ugly.
I know what that is. Celestine does not know what that is.
And that's what was in that egg type box.
That is what is still sitting in the egg type box, but the egg type box is peeled back, kind of like a banana.
We really know how to get into a lot of trouble.
We don't even have to try. We can do it.
So Claudette, you're up. First,
Does Celestine make a noise? Do I hear this stuff? What's going on?
you can hear the chattering, the gibbering, the incessant noises and chips and chatters and cries and all of that. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I gotta pull my character sheet up again. Hold on. Why did they change this so that it has to be in a separate window altogether? It drives me crazy.
doesn't.
Mine always is. You said a what saving throw?
Wisdom.
I'm not smart.
You're smart enough to not be affected by the gibbering.
Step over here to see what the hell's going on.
As you step over there, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. Alright. It looks threatening.
It looks gross and disgusting. It looks like Jello with mouths and eyes on it.
We'll attempt to swing.
That will just barely hit.
Wow. Then we'll go ahead and let it hit. And then we will attempt to our offhand.
That'll hit.
Alright, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Nowhere, you're up.
All right. I guess I'm going to go back here. If I shoot from here, that gives it about half cover. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
+2 AC.
All right. Well, I will use my longbow of warning.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah. And it looks like 9 damage. Okay. And just because I can, I'm going to use my action surge too.
You still got one more attack.
Yeah, well, that's right. I was thinking that I wouldn't have because it was a two-handed bow, but you're right. My brain's kind of addled today. Let's give him another attack first. And I'm guessing that one hits too.
That one does.
And that's 14. And what's it looking like?
It looks like something you've never seen before.
Okay.
It's hard to tell you how injured it looks or doesn't look because it's not exactly bleeding. There's holes in it, but yeah, that's
Okay. I'm still going to use my action surge. And fire again with a longbow of warning. But I'm going to also use an arcane shot. And
Well, make sure you hit first.
well, yeah. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, looks like I hit. And I want to use a grasping arrow and sear. It's 18, 28, 29. Is it dead yet?
Doesn't look like it.
Well,
On that last hit, Drake's going to help.
Well, it may not be the last one. He's still got one attack left.
Well, I know, but he hit. He hit.
Yes.
okay.
The next one he might not hit.
Might not.
That hits.
And that's 12. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Sorry.
Wrong dice.
All right, let's see what this guy's gonna do. It is going to look at mine. It's kind of looking at all of you, but it is going to target Celestine as the one that opened this, and probably not hit. But it will spit out something at Celestine, and I need Celestine, Drake, Illiken, and Claudette to roll me a dex save.
Dex save for blinding? That seems odd, but okay.
I think it's the chemical. It's dodging away from me. Crap, I forgot to...
Forgot to what?
I forgot to do something. Noah, can you give me a wisdom save as well as a strength save? All right, cool. All right, and that will be the end of its turn. Arden, you are up. I need you to give me a wisdom save and a strength save.
Did you get the 3 points of damage I rolled?
Yep.
Just making sure, thank you.
What I didn't do was Arden, you are good to go.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack the lovely little creature with my bow.
That'll hit. And you are marking it as a favored foe?
Yes. I thought I had it correct.
Yeah, you do. That's why I was asking.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack again with the bow.
As that, go and give yourself back that arrow. As that first arrow hits, what happens?
Oh my goodness. Well, all his eyes, okay, bust out of his head, and all his mouths collapse inside of him, and he explodes.
Congratulations, the four of you. You are caked in some gelatinous type of organic material.
Yay.
Grunts, thanks, Arden.
Hey, y'all get real close to the dang enemy so I can't use my hail of thorns.
Ain't that many enemies here.
That'll teach you.
Well, would you rather us get close to the enemy or the enemy get close to you?
I'm fast on my feet.
Okay.
I mean, me and Nowhere aren't the only two that can use a bow.
No, well, my bow is just a normal bow compared to my fancy magical sphere.
And would you rather I really use my bow?
Over both of her magical weapons?
My weapons do more damage.
Exactly. All of our melee weapons are much better than our bows.
Not to mention I'm proficient in my weapons. I'm not proficient in bows.
While they're arguing and everything, I'm gonna look inside this to see if the only thing that was in there was this beast.
Give me
I
an
would like to aid him.
investigation at advantage. I can talk, I swear.
Yeah, my advice, don't text and drive.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Unless you have a, self-driving car.
My friend Scott hasn't bought me one yet.
I know nobody. Well, actually, I know a couple people named Scott, but yeah. Most of them I don't talk to anymore.
Enough to sell his for $1,000 to me.
What?
This guy hasn't been nice enough to sell his for $1,000 to me.
That would make
Might
sense.
have something to do with the fact that I'm still paying it off, and it's worth a hell of a lot more than that right now. Lying in the bottom of the crate is a fine black cloth. Looks to be soft as silk. And it's folded up to the dimensions of about a handkerchief. Placed at an angle on top of it is what looks to be a silver key of sorts.
I picked both up. And does the key look like anything that would match anything that we've seen so far?
Looks nothing close to anything you have seen so far.
Okay, I'll collect the key and then ask Celestine, or not Celestine. Yeah, Celestine, if the cloth has any magical properties to it.
I will take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic because I've already used one spell and we just started the day. So 10 minutes to cast detect magic as a ritual.
The cloth does not seem magical in any way, shape, or form. However, the key that Illiken is holding has a very strange aura to it that you have only seen once before in your life. And that was when you detected the stone that Illiken carries.
Okay, I will say that the cloth is not magical, but that key has the same kind of magical aura that your little blood-sucking stone has.
I pierced my finger and touched the key. To identify the key, then.
First and foremost, as you're looking at it and caressing the key, this silver key has a head shaped like a pair of fangs.
I'm
Roll
so
me
glad that it drew no blood on me then.
roll me a d12. And you know that it has 13 charges currently.
I'm starting to really hate these toys.
Why?
Boys,
Right, now to think about it, and I explain what this key does. It'll help you. It'll help you safely unlock doors or any form of lock at the cost of uh, your blood. As I look over at Claudette, but it'll help when we find doors or uh, items that we'd like to find out that are locked. And it right now has 11 charges
13.
or 13 charges.
It was a d12 plus 2.
Would you like to carry this, or would you like me to? But it's something you could use because you're a resident lockpicker. It doesn't look like it can recharge.
No.
Apparently, I'm not the only lockpicker, but sure, I'll take it.
He gives it there. Well, you normally, and he goes, well, you're normally the only one who opens locks, so he gives it back to her. And do you want the cloth, or do you want me to keep the cloth?
Oh, sure, I'll take the cloth so I can wrap the key up in it and keep it in my sack.
Okay. Otherwise, it's going to wrap up gems in it.
I want to specify something that is in the text. The key has 1d12 plus 2 charges when found. So it's got 13 charges since you were 11 and becomes non-magical when you use the last charge. It does not recharge.
Yes, I read that.
I thought that's what I said.
Sounded like you said it can recharge.
No, okay. I
He
might
said
have,
can't.
Okay.
He had the T at the end, but it was just very faint. It has 13 charges right now.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can use it for, hey, this is a really, really hard lock. You can use it for all 13 in one shot if you want to.
Okay.
No, 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 no. The way this works is you take a charge off to reduce the DC of the lock. You decide how much of a DC reduction you would like to use. Has nothing to do with the charges. If you want 5 reduction of a DC, mechanically speaking, it's going to cost you 10 health points. If you want 20 DC off of a lock that you just seem to think that is impenetrable, then it's going to take 40 health points off your health. And it's going to keep it off until the next morning.
Okay, so one cost you can do it at high as DCs you want per one cost or per one use.
Yes, the trade-off is the hit points.
I misunderstood. Well, that's cool, but that's better than what I thought. I thought it meant that you had only 11. You only drop it down 11 or 13. Thanks. So cool. I look around and I say, anybody else want to do anything here, or do we want to leave this encampment and go see if we can unbury all our stuff?
I also forgot to do this. Can you give me roll me 2d6?
Tries.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing, guys?
I'm ready to go when y'all are.
I said I'm good to go. Since we've done the charge and we're able to use knock
I'm ready.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm ready. Which direction we gonna go?
I think we should go out to the door closest to me because then we can scale the wall and get out of here. And hopefully not encounter any goblins.
Me want to kill. We can encounter goblins.
Did we pick up our um grappling hook and rope, or did we leave it on the wall?
I think you left it.
I think
Let's
I
go
left
back
it.
and pick it up. It's right around the corner and go down the same way we came up.
Let's do that.
And let Claudette go down last because she can walk it down and bring it to us. Otherwise, the guy's got to jump. Can you unhook Drake? I was putting them on me so I could carry them all in one shot since I got to go through all this stuff.
I'll just delete them. That makes it easier.
I would like to try to walk as quietly as possible and not alert anybody that I'm walking.
Do you verbally say that to all of us?
Saying it to the DM.
Okay. Then I don't think about it.
Just hoping we don't encounter any more fight. Actually, I'd love to encounter more fight, but not with people that have children.
So you include goblins as people?
Of
They
course.
are people.
They have families. Hmm. Did we see him before?
You killed him.
Oh,
Did we ever? I look over at Claudette and point upwards. Did you ever look what was up top right there?
I don't think I did.
He gives you a puppy dog look. Can you check?
I walk up the 20-foot wall and look over the edge. And it's just a clearing.
Okay.
Okay, so where's the grappling hook? It's back over here, isn't it?
It's over here. It's still there in the ground. Right next to it is the gnome that you killed yesterday. His arms have been cut off, and he has been shoved down onto a spike into the ground. And he has been stripped naked.
Oh. Hi.
Looks like it's a warning towards anybody that might try and come up here.
Let's get out of here.
Good idea.
Walk up the wall.
Down.
I attempt to walk down with Drake, or I lower Drake down with the rope, and then I go down afterwards.
Okay. Give me athletics checks. Give me a survival check for your not tying, and then an athletics check for you. Okay, you're good.
And then I go down.
I'll go ahead and go down too. Maybe a little faster than intended.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to catch?
Give me a perception roll, Illiken. At disadvantage. I'm gonna say no.
I tried. Oof. That must have hurt.
There was a snowbank that both of y'all fell into when you came up here.
Can I fall into
Yesterday.
another part of that snowbank so I don't fall and hit the ground?
I took damage last time.
Roll me a d4, Celestine. Alright, so as you try and climb over the edge, right away you fall for 12 points of damage into a nearby snowbank that is not the same one as yesterday.
Good.
Or it's the same one, but it's not the same exact place that has been indented.
He's already down there.
Who's next? Arden? Nowhere?
I will. As soon as I recover from falling, I will roll out of the way and get out of the way as quickly as possible in case others fall.
Okay, I will come over here and try to scramble down this slope.
You're not even gonna use the rope. You're just gonna try to scramble down the slope.
If I use a rope, then I end up leaving the.
Well, the rope's already there.
The rope's here. I'm waiting for you to go down.
Claudette can walk down the
Oh,
wall.
okay. I misunderstood. Thought she had already taken that rope. Okay. Well, I'm here and I will use the rope to go down.
Arden and Noah both give me athletics check, please. No problems.
All right.
I'm going to take the rope with me as I go. Looking for our stuff. Was it at this one? No. It was
Yep.
at the one up north. Oh, it was at this one?
Yeah, it was at this one.
This
The
is
one.
the north one.
Yeah, this is the north one. The other one is currently somewhere beyond your sight down the mountain.
Down south.
Let's start digging through the rubble for our stuff.
How long are you gonna dig through?
I'm digging till I get all my shit.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
wants
until
her
we
lap-
recover everything that we had stored here.
So over the course of, we'll say, about an hour, you get almost all of your stuff back. What's in chat is missing.
So I got all the meat back? Cool.
Minus the very first item. The owlbear carcass is gone.
I'm looking for it on my... Oh, that sucks. I don't see the meat on my thing anymore.
It's because you put it on the ground.
No, it's showing the weight-wise. It's showing...
I'll be right back.
If it's showing the weight, it's gotta be there.
Oh, put your meat. Found it. It's right there. Thanks. £92 of meat I found.
So is that just what Illiken lost?
Illiken lost 40 pounds of meat. And Celestine lost one piece of leather armor, 4 leather scraps, and 2 non-humanoid bones. Looks like as the at some point. Also, yeah, give me a not Illiken. Everybody else but Illiken, give me a perception check.
Arden sees the future.
Oh, you guys are looking pretty good today.
Off to the southwest. Like way southwest. Yeah, way further than that. You see a lot of flames. where you could determine that the goblin housing was in the other watchtower.
I think they lit their huts on fire before maybe leaving. I hope. Hopefully they left before they did it.
I'm afraid I don't want to go and find out, because either somebody's attacking them, or they're doing it to themselves, or they're getting retribution for something.
Well, if someone's attacking them. It's something for you to fight.
If you guys want to go find out, we can go find out.
I'm just playing instigator.
I'm just saying, I'll gladly go.
Wait, White's being Kenny?
I'm in that kind of mood today. I don't care. Wherever you guys want to go. I will wrap my hand around the point of my spear and heal myself for 8 points of damage.
I'm thinking we should go ahead and get out of here. Get on back to the regular 10 towns map. There's just too many strange things going on out here.
I agree.
All right.
Seems to me silence is agreement.
I agree.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah,
What I agree to.
I'm good to go.
We're going to move back toward the 10 towns map. Get out of here.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
Who is leading y'all down?
I'm sorry, who's what?
Leading y'all down.
I guess I will, since nobody else is volunteering.
I'll help.
I'm switching over to the other map. White. Give me a perception check, White. Or sorry, Celestin.
Did you make some changes to this map? It looks different.
Probably looks different to you. Doesn't look different to anybody else.
You said perception?
Yep.
It's darker.
Yeah. It's darker. Almost
Oh.
like,
That's been like that for like 3 weeks.
almost like a night version.
Yeah, that's been like that for 3 weeks.
Well, we've been inside the thing for 3 weeks, so.
Okay, you guys saw it when you went from Cave of the Berserkers to Karkolohk, which I should go ahead and.
don't remember that, but we'll go with
You
that.
made the same comment.
Oh.
Then. Like, oh, it got darker. Like, yeah, I found a night version of the map since you guys are pretty much always in darkness.
Can you move that wording over a little more?
The wording.
Yeah.
Why?
Go an inch to the right.
What wording?
Kakalaka.
Karkolohk. Why?
Never mind, because of OCD and centering.
Oh. Okay, I can respect
Yeah,
that.
not. I get it, but not yet. If anything, I'll move it to the left.
There's probably more stuff up there that we aren't aware of. Or maybe that's the way we're going to be traveling or something.
There, I can move it there if that helps. Probably not because of the line going through it, but those are pretty much your only two options at the moment. All right. So it is 8. There, it's there. 9. Bring it out. You guys stopping for lunch? Hadn't take you about 2 hours to get down the mountain. Where you guys were camping 2 nights ago, approximately ish. You about there, and Celestine, which way are you leading him?
Where are we going exactly? Just back toward the 10 towns?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We've been trying to get nowhere to see his family.
Yeah,
Brinchender, that's right.
yeah. Well, there's not really much family there, but yeah, I do know some people down in the Phaedra district.
Okay, then I will head north to the river and follow it to the 10 trail. And at that point, reassess.
All right.
All right. I'll follow Celestine.
Yeah,
And
Celestine, have you said your goodbyes to your family?
Well, they're a good ways away from here.
Yeah, I know, but we're heading toward that direction.
Yeah. Well, we're headed that direction, but we're not going to be anywhere near it. Well, a whole lot closer to it than we are now, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said what needs to be said for now.
Okay.
If...
I'm just offering you the chance. Not that it's mine to offer, but, say it's an observation.
I appreciate it, but... we needn't make the extra stop.
there's a handout for gibbering mouth or gibbering, whatever. The full picture of what it was.
Don't forget to click on it because it gets an even bigger picture for you.
Yep, got it.
You're not stopping for lunch, I imagine.
Nah.
That looks so beautiful.
No, let's just carry on.
So after about 12 hours, that is where you get to.
Does anybody recognize this as a river that'll take us towards town?
Yes. It is the Red Run. The river that takes us towards... Well, it runs into the 10 trail, which crosses it, which we can then take up into the 10 towns. I mean, it's not as direct as cross country, but it's less likely to get us lost.
You guys gonna keep on going, or
We should probably rest for the night.
Didn't we just get done with the rest?
12 hours ago.
Yeah. We've been traveling all day.
If we travel all day and then continue to travel all night, we'll both be, or all be, down with exhaustion. And there's no point in that. If we were being chased, that might be different.
I thought we were just skipping lunch.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
So let's bed down for the night and then pick it up in the week. I'll take first watch.
does somebody want to look for a place to camp?
Sure, I will.
Survival.
Once we settle in, I would like to work on leatherworking, if you don't mind.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a nice place, maybe a nice little cave next to the river at some point.
Sounds cozy.
Small cave. Small height, small cave. Doesn't look to be any spiders or anything.
That's even better.
I ask if anybody else would like some good berry, or we can cook meat. Well, no, we don't have anything that we don't have any fire, so.
Yeah, we do. We got torches.
Torches last for an hour. And they're going to give off minimal heat compared to fire. But that's up to you guys.
Good berry, keep the meat cold and together.
Okay, well, this little cave seems to be good enough to at least keep the weather off for the night.
I'll take second watch, I guess.
Celestine, give me. I think it's 2 other workers checks. Is anybody else doing anything during your 4 hours of downtime?
I think after the fighting that we just did, I'm gonna go through my gear and resharpen everything and check to make sure that everything is in tip-top shape for anything we might run into.
I'm gonna offer a game of dragon chess.
How long does that take?
35 minutes to an hour.
Okay, I was just wondering, so I'd still have time to do my gear maintenance. Sure, I don't know anything about Dragon's Chest, but maybe you can teach me.
We'll work on it.
I will lean over and whisper to Nowhere, "Don't play for money." Unless you're willing to lose it.
Oh, this is just a friendly game, right?
Yeah, just a friendly game. Just so I can hone my skills.
I'm not sure how you hone your skills against someone who's never played it.
Well, I get to play, you get to play, I teach, I learn more.
Yeah, I get that. I totally do.
Okay.
Of
All right,
course,
so
I set up the chessboard and I give the DM time to figure out what he's going to make us roll.
first and foremost, put your rolls to Whisper GM.
Should be a button at the top of your character sheets.
I'm well familiar. Kyle will tell you, I whisper a lot.
Hey, you do.
I'm not gonna ask.
You probably don't want to.
Wow.
Good kitty, good kitty. Oh, you guys do know if I'm ever killed by a mountain lion, just know I was saying, here kitty kitty when it killed me.
Yeah, I figured.
All right, so you can either roll an intelligence check with proficiency if trained in Dragon Chess, or a charisma, a deception check, or an insight check.
Well, I guess I'll roll an insight check.
Well, you're not supposed to tell me. You're supposed to roll.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell the other person what you're rolling.
Okay, pardon me. I thought that roll
So
would go directly to the GM. Well, it did.
yes,
Yes,
but
you said what you were
you're
rolling.
telling everybody what you're
Oh,
doing.
okay.
The whole point of the DM whisper is so that nobody else knows what's going on except for me and you. So go ahead and make your roll over again and decide what you're going to do. Don't tell anybody.
All right. Do we have any description of dragon chess?
Yes, it's in the handouts. A lot of stuff in the handouts.
Well, that's a nice picture.
You got my roll?
Yep, I got both your rolls. I'm just trying to figure them out.
Chris, can I fight with you? Oh, it's not for the money. I will not take it. Or Quintero.
On the basis of what you did against Kino.
Oh, but I'm young, I'm strong, I'm hungry. I will love Besides,
This game,
Dusty says
Claudette wins.
number for you, no?
Okay. I didn't mean to do that. So we're gonna go 3 times, right?
Yep.
You said I could do intelligence, correct?
If you do intelligence, you'd be doing your dragon chess skill rolling on a query of intelligence.
Oh, okay.
And Claudette wins again.
Going for number 3.
Well, damn. Claudette wins again. So
Wanna do the
Claudette
best?
wins all 3 of the matches.
Okay. I look at Nowhere and I say, thank you for playing. Sometimes we get a little rusty when we don't play. Maybe we'll try to play again sometime.
Now you're showing him. Are you gonna tell him what you did and all that kind of stuff as well during this?
Sure. I'll go ahead and I'll let him know. The first time, I deceived you. Second time, I looked at what you were doing. I found out. And then I jumped to my player over there and blah blah blah. And finally, The last time, I did it again. I faked you out. I deceived you beyond all belief. Well, really not all beyond all belief. That was just a slight deception that time. It was just a tip of the hand. Moved my rook so that you thought that I was going to attack your king. You would then think that my king was open and you moved your chess piece, so I got in by deceiving you with that particular move. Do you see how I did that?
I think so.
We'll play again. You'll get better.
Uh-huh. I'm not so sure.
Alright, I'm gonna put up the chess game unless anybody else wants to challenge me.
No, that's a skill you have. Me, I'm almost out of it as I play with Drake.
Arden, you wanting to do anything?
I'm just gonna clean my gear, check my weapons.
Yep. So for the first 2 hours, Celestine, making some progress, and you definitely get one. You get 2 hours completed. Unfortunately, the second one, say as Claudette is instructing Nowhere on what she was doing, she distracted you. Or you were, no, I shouldn't say that. You were distracted and kept looking over, and wasn't bad, you just didn't gain a success.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I got what that last 2 hours?
It was not a success, so wasn't anything detrimental or anything.
Okay.
But you got 2 hours completed in the 4 hours.
Okie doke. I was just too interested in what was going on with the chess game.
Yep.
I'd never heard of this before.
You guys have never heard of Dragon Chess before? We've played it before.
Oh.
I forget who played, but somebody played in Burn Chandra at the tavern forever ago.
I guess I'll just have to pull it out a little bit more often so you guys remember that I have it. You know, last time I didn't win all three. I actually lost the last time I played. Must have been beginner's luck.
And I was a beginner, and you call that luck?
Actually, I think you played me the last time, and I think you won.
No, I've never played it before.
Oh, okay, must have been Arden. I played with somebody. Anyway, so I'm going to pull out my bed and get ready to go to sleep.
Cool. All right. Then who's doing watches? I think Nowhere said something about a watch.
I'll take
I'll
40.
pass out good berries if anybody wants some.
Sure, I'll take one.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Nowhere, Arden. Do either one of you want one?
I have my own.
I'm good. I guess I'll roll out my bedroll and start to get some sleep.
Alright, so who's taking first rock?
Celestine?
Okay. Go and give me a perception check.
That was wrong one.
Your watch goes off without a hitch. Wind's definitely blowing outside, and thankfully this cave was just in the right spot. That you guys are shielded from the wind, and yeah, it's all good.
Good to hear.
Your 4 hours is complete.
I don't remember who said anything about taking next, so I'll go over and wake Arden.
Okay.
It's been a quiet night. Wind's blowing. Bit cold. But what else is new?
Yeah. Okay. Let's hope it stays quiet.
Give me a perception roll.
I will light my continual flame so we have some warmth for the next hour. And then bed down.
And I thank you for the. And I proceed to pull my watch.
In the first sometime within the first hour, you hear flapping of giant wings outside, but it sounds far off. Outside of that, and it passes quickly within probably 15-20 seconds. It's gone. And the rest of your night seems to be a little cold, but at least you're out of the wind.
So, does that make the 8 hours?
Yep.
Then I'll go around camp, wake everybody up. I'll go over and pack my gear. And when everybody's packed and ready to go, I'll let them know what I heard during the night.
Dragon wings, they're everywhere.
Before I forget, Illican, give me a 2d6. Alright, cool. And as you guys are waking up, let's take a break. And we'll be back in 15.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
we back yet, or am I early or late, or?
I'm here.
You're on time. You're the first one I heard.
Welcome back.
It's 3.
I'm here.
Ray?
He just went that direction.
I'm back.
See, I knew he was there.
I'm just slow at getting it done.
Good. Alright, so it is morning and you guys are waking up.
Well, let us continue along the river. I'll take the lead if nobody else wants to.
I'll help.
Give me a perception check. And I'm guessing you guys aren't stopping for lunch again?
Nah.
Why bother?
Everybody but 2 people don't really need it.
Well, they don't need it either. Just because they didn't eat your berry doesn't mean they need food. It doesn't mean they didn't eat.
Alright. So you guys get to there for the night.
We're doing the Red Run.
Rinse, repeat.
Pretty much. I'd like to do leatherworking at night, obviously.
Stay out on the ice, or
We should probably find a place to stay if we can.
whoever wants to give me a survival for looking.
I will.
Celestina already did. You find a little cove of trees. Pine trees that look like they'll give you some cover. Wind will still get through, but if it snows, it'll provide you at least some cover from the top.
With trees around, I'll try to collect firewood to make a fire.
Yeah, we can have a hot meal for a change. We can get it burning, at least.
Looking, how long are you gonna go out and look for fire or for wood?
About an hour.
Give me a survival check.
I need new dice.
I know the feeling.
Saw an advertisement last night on Facebook for those Bluetooth dice. They're $115.
Ouch.
It's a little more than I want to spend on dice right now.
You find enough for one bundle of wood.
Say that again.
You find enough wood for in your hour of looking, you find enough wood to create one bundle of wood, which would probably get you about hour's worth of fire.
I think it'll be enough to cook some meat if we wanted to. So I'll bring it back to the camp and set it up and bring a little food out just to cook.
Celestine, go and give me your 2 rolls. And anybody else doing anything?
I'll help Celestine with her leather working.
Okay. In the 4 hours, you're able to get all 4 hours of your completion for today.
Awesome. Thank you for your assistance, Claudette. Appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. Sometimes I think maybe I should go back to leatherworking. Got a lot done then.
Yeah. It was faster with your help, but I understand wanting to branch out to other professions, spreading your wings, so to speak.
And Illican, are you cooking the food or just setting up the?
I'll set up the flame, let somebody else cook it, because somebody said she was the chef. So, and I have drawing that I can do.
I just spent 4 hours helping with leatherworking.
Yeah, well, I can slice some steaks off this meat and lay them on a rock right next to the fire to
I'll
cook
let
them.
him, I'll let him do that, and then for the next 3 hours, I'll do my drawing.
Okay.
Drawing.
Sorry, cartography.
Wrong game.
No, it isn't. I'm working on my cartography in this one.
That's the first that I've heard of it.
You were working on
I
it with
guess it
Urnar.
was another one. I thought it was this one that I was working on. Then I started doing Cave of the Berserkers and then walking around.
No. Weirnar was working on it in the Friday night game.
Okay, never mind.
You have drill crafting in this one.
No, I had it right here. I was right. Additional features and traits.
Okay. Nobody's talked to me about this.
Okay, then. I'll have to go back because Cave of the Berserker I've been drawing on for a while, but I guess not. Okay. I'll go back and I'll listen to the tape and see what happened then.
Yeah, let me know, because I've not heard about that. And I know that with Opal's skill that Claudette has, because of the job board in East Haven, she decided to learn the cartography, and you guys went and picked up tools on your way to Brynchander.
Correct.
But outside of that, I don't remember anyone saying anything else about making maps, because you already have a pretty nice stolen map in Opal in Claudette's possession, and you have a really nice huge map in Arden's possession.
I said, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, so after the 4 hours helping Celestine, I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep.
I'll take first watch again.
I will also mention to Nowhere that he could try using some of those dry rub seasonings on the steaks and it would make them taste better. And then go to sleep.
Okay, well, next time you can do the cooking, you can do it your way.
Wasn't a complaint, just a suggestion.
Sure sounded like a complaint to me.
Everything sounds like a complaint to you. Going to bed now.
All right. Who's doing watches?
I'll take first watch.
I can take a watch.
I'll do the last watch then.
Okay. I'm going to take out my bedroll and curl up. Try to get warm. Stay warm.
Celestine, give me a perception.
I will also use my conjure flame for 4 hours during the night. or during the night, we'll just keep lighting it every time it goes out. Just to try to keep us warm.
All right. Yeah, your 4 hours goes without a hitch. So, yep. It's a somewhat clear night and brisk wind, partially died down by the trees around you, and yeah, your watch goes without any problems.
Okay. Then I will go over and wake Nowhere.
Okay.
It's a quiet night. What?
Is it that time already?
I'm afraid so.
I just laid down.
About 4 hours ago.
Yeah. All right.
It's been a pretty quiet night. A little windy, but nothing terrible.
It'd sure be nice if we had a fire, but we don't.
As he says that, I will light my flame one last time and head off to bed.
Thank you. I get up and walk around and make sure everybody's bedded down and everything's in order.
Give me a perception check.
Yes, and then I just step out a little ways from the camp and watch. And I kind of keep pacing around, sometimes through the camp, just watching.
If you do that, give me a stealth check. I'm just fucking with you. There's nothing out there. Your watch goes without a hitch. And as far as you know, nothing's out there.
All right. I'll step over and wake Claudette. Say, unfortunately, it's your turn now.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yeah, I'm off to bed. And I go curl up in my blankets again.
And Claudette, give me a perception check. Oh, you did.
Yeah, whoops. It was whispered to the GM, guys. It was a 19.
It was 19.
And a 12.
Yeah, other than the brisk chill in the air, looking around outside of the wind, it is a quiet night. And at the end of your 2 hours, everybody has completed a long rest, and Everything is good.
I begin waking people up. Hey guys, good morning. Time to wake up. Good morning. Time to wake up.
I will kind of wake up and rub my eyes a bit, just kind of look over at Nowhere groggily and be like, "You have got to stop walking through the middle of the camp when you're on watch. Every time you did that, you woke me up."
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was bothering anybody. I won't do it anymore.
It's just very difficult to sleep when people are nearby doing stuff.
Nowhere.
Yes.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I offer him guidance?
Sure. Give me a D4. Or you can do it. Your quiver isn't where you placed it last night.
As in, it's been moved or it's gone?
It's been moved.
Okay, well, I'll look at the quiver and see if I can see anything different.
About 15 feet away from where you put it last night. And imprinted in the snow is a tiny sizzling imprint.
Like a footprint or?
Like a body print.
Oh.
Like somebody tried to take the quiver and didn't realize it was going to damage them. No footsteps. Just a body print. Imprint.
How small is this body imprint?
Pretty tiny.
We talking goblin size or fairy size or smaller? Insect size.
Probably closer to fairy sized.
Okay. Is there any? Oh, you know what? We didn't. He hasn't drawn our attention to this. So I'm gonna stop asking questions. He's the only one that's seen it so far. So I'm gonna shut up.
As you pick up your quiver, there's a strange dark orange device attached to the strap. and lying next to the sizzling imprint, underneath the quiver, are 4 dark orange arrows.
Okay, that's peculiar. Would seem to me that whatever creature decided to take the quiver didn't realize that it was protected with cold damage. And I don't know. But I pick it up, and of course it doesn't hurt me any. But apparently this creature was either severely damaged or even killed by the cold damage. Don't know how much resistance they had to it. But I don't see anything now except those orange arrows. They look mighty small to me. I'm sure I couldn't use them.
Well, they're arrows that people use to shoot from bows.
Yes, but are they the size of my arrows?
They're the same size as every arrow that you've ever seen.
Huh. And do I know why they're orange?
Offhand, probably not. Give me a history check, DC 16. With an 18, I believe you get advantage due to anything from the hells via your book.
Okay.
You would know that the shape of the imprint is most likely an imp, and that the dark orange is a color representing Mephistopheles, and it is most likely an imp servant of Mephistopheles that was trying to take the quiver.
Well, I'm glad that Cole stopped him. Too bad the body's not here. That would suggest at least it didn't kill him. But so I can pick up those arrows, and I guess I can put them in my pack.
He said something on a device on the strap too, didn't he? Didn't you?
Yes, he did. What kind of a device was it?
Looks like it might help with knocking an arrow.
Huh. I'll have to investigate this. What's the best skill to use to figure out how it's used?
Typically, people would either spend an hour with it, or somebody. No, sorry, 8 hours. I think, I don't know, or somebody might be able to identify it for you.
It's usually a short rest.
Short rest.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll take it and keep it for the next time we rest. Let's see if we can identify it then.
Okay.
Unless somebody else just wants to identify it, just to be helpful.
You would have to tell us about these things first before.
Yeah. At the moment, you're 15 feet away from the camp, looking down at this thing.
Oh yes. Well, I'll pick it up and I'll come back to camp. See. Apparently, sometime during the night, someone looks like most likely an imp of Mephistopheles. I tried to steal my quiver, and when it defended itself, they left it. I was found about 15 feet over there, and the culprit left 4 orange arrows, and I've gone ahead and taken them into my stock of arrows. But there's also this device that needs identifying. See if it's magical and see what it does. Is anybody willing to do that?
I think the only person who's capable of that would be Illiken.
And he's being very quiet. That's fine. I'll save it till the next time we rest, and I'll study it then.
Okay.
Illiken, are you there?
That's what I was just kind of wondering.
Normally. Okay, did you hear anything that was just said about you identifying something?
Last I heard, it was an animal that did it, so I can't identify an animal.
No, he identified the items that was left, and it was an imp.
Okay, then yes. Then yes, I will identify the item. I could have swore you talked about the imp, but I'm like, no, I can't identify an imp. It's an imp.
Which item? Is the arrow or the other thing?
The other thing. Looks like this will give us assistance when you guys are notching an arrow and shooting it against enemies. It may confuse them, distract them to where give us advantages on our attacks. Something that you or Arden can use, because you're mostly our archers. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll identify the arrow as well.
Okay.
Ooh, am I getting lucky?
It is a fire arrow.
It is a fire arrow.
All right. Thank
So
you.
it'll harm him. It'll give you additional fire damage when you strike an opponent.
It'll do fire damage instead of piercing damage.
Okay.
Sounds. And it appears that this imp managed to take the quiver out of my gear. So I'll have to go find it and put it back in.
We'll assist with that. And was your quiver magical?
Yes, it's his artifact.
Could this looks around? Is it been blowing enough that it might have been covered with snow?
No, he found it. It was 15 feet away from the camp.
Oh, I thought he said he started to go looking for it. So I'm like, okay.
No, I just got to put it back in my inventory.
Oh, it should already be in your. I haven't touched your sheet on that.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it in my inventory. And one of the last spaces is highlighted with a red line.
Not really sure why it's doing that. I can't figure that out.
Cool. Roll20 does that a lot.
All right, so I don't have to put it back in inventory?
I'll get it eventually.
All right.
And look up and figure out how much it weighs and all that stuff, but it's like 1 pound or 2 pounds or 8 pounds or I don't know, but I'll get it put in here shortly.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you.
So, unless it is morning.
All right, let's move out. I'll lead the way.
I'm ready.
Following the river.
Oh, the sister, if she needs it.
Thank God there's a freaking river.
Right?
All right. River's been added. It's up third from the top.
Thank you. Actually, on my sheet, it shows the very last at the bottom.
I don't know. I moved it up, but I don't know.
You may have to close it and reopen it. Before it
Okay.
updates.
All right, Claudette, go and give me a perception check. All right.
I did say I'd assist.
Yes. And you have a map.
That too.
And you have a very nice landmark of a river.
Like I said, thank God for all those things.
And I'm even going to allow this to go in about halfway through the trip. You notice it, yeah, this is, I don't know, like noon 30-ish. No, 8, 12, 1, 2, 2. So sun's still barely out. You notice a glint up this direction. At the top of Snowy Hill.
Hey guys, see the glint? Maybe we should go that way. Maybe somebody's trying to play us down with a mirror trick.
All right, let's follow. Worst thing happens, we get into a fight, and I get guilty.
I'm game.
Does it look like a mirror trick?
Sec. It, I don't know. It looks like it's shiny.
I like shiny. Shiny could be money. Let's go. I start heading in that direction.
Okay, and I'll follow.
Thank God we've got snowshoes.
Testing, testing.
I hear ya.
Testies.
I hear you.
That's a little lowbrow even for you, Sky.
No, that's a common audio joke. Testies, 1, 2, testies, 1, 2.
Yes, I know.
Breasties 3-4. Breasties 3-4.
You got 3 or 4. Anyways, their dimple anyone? So anyways, alright, so just for shits and giggles, as you get across the river, everybody give me a dexterity save.
Looks like
like
I'm
it
the
was-
clumsiest of the bunch.
It was a 10. I had to check it, but it was a 10. So nobody slipped. Nobody fell on their ass. Nobody was going to take damage, but I just wanted to see. So you cross the river and you start heading up this large hill, and about another hour goes by and the sun goes down, and you keep going and keep going and keep going. And as you get closer, with the light of the moon shining down, you see 7 empty, ice-glazed thrones that form a ring atop a snow-covered hillock. Under the light of the moon, the apparitions of dead frost giant Jarls appear in the thrones, clutching the ends of their armrests with icy fingers as they seem to reminisce about the glorious past.
You did say they're dead, correct?
Yes, they're apparitions.
Okay.
So, like, ghosts, not like their bodies mummified and whatever?
They're definitely not bodies. You can basically see through them.
Okay, so.
I mean, it's dark on the other side of them, but you can see the dark on the other side of them.
Interesting. I don't know that I've seen frost giants up close before.
You saw one when Illican approached the one on the mammoth.
Ah, yeah, okay, long time ago.
We also saw the body in that. Frost giant body in that lodge way back when we were facing the wolves.
Yeah, but here they almost look like they could come to life any moment. Apparitions, ghosts, you know. Kinda tall. Wonder what was shining.
I imagine it was a glint of sun off those thrones.
It's the one that I went and sat on and said I can control the weather.
Well, that's not what we're talking about right now.
Okay, so are the thrones apparitions or are the thrones real?
Oh, the thrones are very real.
I'd like to look at the thrones a little bit closer.
You just said the magic words. Illican wants to sit on the thrones again and see if he can control the weather.
Of course. White, I just moved maps.
Ooh, zoomed in. Those are big shrooms.
Reminds me of a little Saturday Night Live or another comedy show, and I can't remember where the lady's on the big chair.
Lily Tomlin.
Yes.
Illican, give me an athletics check to see if you can get up into the chair. You might be giant kin, but you are definitely a lot shorter than giants. Yeah, you get into it. So the ancient thrones are carved out of blocks of stone. You can definitely tell that they're iced over, and it is probably that which gleamed off the sun. As you walk into the center of the ring, their eyes seem to glow. 3 of the giants have on fur vests and leather trousers. 3 others wear chainmail from head to toe. The 7th giant is slightly larger than the others and wears a coat of white dragon scales and magnificent horned helm.
So they know we're here.
As you step into the ring, the frost giants look at each other, all seated around you, each gripping their armrest with icy fingers. As you look around, 3 of the apparitions, nope, I already did that. That one and that one. Yep, so that's just that. The Jarl at the south, facing north, lifts a single finger off the armrest and places it back down. As the finger rests upon the armrest once more, the hill rumbles gently. Roll initiative.
Darn, I didn't even get a chance to kneel.
Would you allow me to cast a spell before the initiative roll?
Possibly.
I would like to cast Bless on people, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will take the bead from my necklace and cast Bless on Arden, Nowhere, and Claudette. Because at the moment, Illican is out of my eyesight. Okay, so Illican, Arden, and Claudette. Don't forget to check your bless boxes. I'm totally gonna write a macro, so all I gotta do is click on your tokens and click a button, and it does it for you. And click on your tokens.
Roll20 will break that in a moment. I'll be like, if you're trying to make things easier, break.
Does anybody order from Uber Eats often?
No. We usually do DoorDash. They're expensive as all get out. Is Uber Eats any cheaper?
Not much.
Alright, so, a frost giant skeleton appears in your midst.
Just kind of rises out of the snow.
Sure.
He waves.
Nowhere. Nowhere, you're up.
Well, he's kind of big. Uh, do I have a disengage that I can use so that he doesn't get an attack of opportunity when I move?
You can do it as an action.
Oh. Well, I was hoping to be able to do it and still attack, but I'll take what
you can, with your action surge.
Oh, that's true. All right. Now I will disengage as an action, and I'll move to there. And then I'll use my action surge. And I will fire my longbow of warning at this thing. But I'm going to change just a second. I want to use an arrow +1 instead of the normal arrow.
A magical arrow. Gotcha.
Yes. All right. And I do believe that hits.
That does.
For 12 points of damage. And then
That'll
I'm
actually
going,
be 13 points of damage because you got the additional point from the magic.
Oh, yes.
Give yourself back one of the arrows and take away one of the +1s.
Yes.
And your second one will also hit.
Okay. And that one, I'm just going to use the regular arrow. And that's 10 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. That's my turn.
Well, since there's only one person next to it, it will attack Claudette with a 15 and a 13.
Okay, the 15 would hit. No, I'm sorry, it wouldn't. 15 and 13 don't hit.
Okay. That'll be it for its turn. So I'll see you.
Because of my awesome armor, studded leather armor that I made you.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to fire... a... guiding star at this guy. Actually, first I'm going to wild shape into Archer. And then fire guiding star.
That'll hit.
Which also allows me to fire a luminous arrow.
Which will also hit.
Okay, that is using bonus action and action. And then... 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll run over here. And that's my turn.
Claudette, you're up.
All right. We're going to try with the main hand. And of course, I don't get sneak anymore.
Actually, you do on that first one because you have advantage on that first attack.
Oh, okay, good.
Star.
If it hits.
This is true.
That'll help if it's the same.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, 13 does not hit.
All right, and offhand.
That does.
for 1 slashing damage. Again, I don't know why it does the sneak damage. I really don't. I don't have sneak checked.
That's weird.
But, yeah, that's with the offhand, so... Please mark him for necrotic damage. Not that I think... Well, he's dead. Necrotically speaking. Oh, and that's the end of my turn.
Is there a reason your Drake is injured, Illican?
What?
Is there a reason your Drake is injured?
No, it shouldn't be.
Arden, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna attack with my bow. And I'm thinking fire arrow.
Okay.
And I'm marking it as favorite foe.
A 16 will hit. You know, go ahead and check mark your Colossus Slayer and give me a roll straight for Colossus Slayer. If it has been damaged, you do get your damage.
I'll be right back.
And I'll take my second shot. Again with the bow. And again, I'm thinking fire arrow. Since these things are cold, probably do more damage.
It didn't look like it did any more damage than it typically would on the last one.
Well.
But again, a 16 does hit.
You want me to roll a colossal again?
No, you got it check marked on there, so it's good.
Okay. Alright. And that ends my turn. I did a little damage, guys.
Alright, Illican, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to come down from the big old chair that I'm standing in.
Give me an... How are you going to go down from there? And did you lift Drake up there, or how did you get Drake up there?
He was part of my grip, so.
Part of your grip?
I have him, so when I'm moving, I can move them both at the same time.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, so how are you getting up?
I as carefully as I can, but without wasting too much time.
Okay. So, are you climbing down, or are you jumping off?
Dropping down and moving.
All right. Roll me a dexterity save. You fall on your ass, taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are currently prone.
How much does it take to get up?
10 feet, plus your 5 feet that you're already dead, so you got 15 feet of movement left. If you're at 30.
That second one doesn't really count, so don't worry about that. The second war pick.
$20 and a 17.
As big as you, and then my break would attack at the same time. For my one hit, and then it would bite.
That'll just barely hit.
All right, that's my turn.
Nowhere, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to fire my longbow of warning.
That will hit.
Right. And that's 12 the damage, and fire it again.
And that will hit.
And 11 points of damage. And I think that's all for now.
Claudette, roll me a d4. Nice.
Yeah, finally in my favor. Woohoo!
It will look over at Illiken. Give a strange look. The hell? That is not how that's supposed to work.
No, it's not. They have it set up as an attack. There we go.
There we go. Oh, what the? Weird. Whatever. Already had it up there. Okay, we're gonna take the top one. We're gonna take the other one out.
Oh my god, they changed it.
No, I changed it.
No, that damage 23 cold, I didn't add that to it.
Oh, gotcha.
Which means roll 20 actually added that to it. Awesome. I can stop having to change that on all my stat blocks now.
I just went in and did the double brackets down below because I didn't. Yeah, I was just like, I didn't see anything. And I'm like, okay, well, just do this. All right, so DC 13 con save against Illican.
Hey, look, kid, quit watching whatever you're watching and pay attention, dude.
The porn will be there later.
You're hilarious.
Maybe she didn't go home tonight.
Would make sense.
He's hurt.
Why did you take the damage?
I'm
You were-
allowed to do something. It's still on his turn, so it definitely ain't my turn.
You were supposed to roll a DC something.
Constitution saving throw, dude.
I asked for a DC 13 con save, which you're not listening to, and it's in the chat. Which is why we're asking what you're paying attention to that's not the game, because you're not listening. Okay, so you take no damage and you're not paralyzed because you got a 19 on the Constitution saving throw. Celestine, you're up.
Okay, I'll move up there. I will use my second guiding star. And, ooh, nice. And luminous arrow.
Bam!
Both
Luminous arrow just barely hits.
nice.
Anything else for you?
No. Outside of the next attack against the enemy gets advantage.
Alright. Claudette, you are up. 19 hits. Hold on to your second one. As this thing, we'll say, melts down into the snow.
Okie dokie.
The Jarl, the same Jarl down south, lifts his finger again and settles it back down to the armrest. The hill shakes gently.
Yes, bonage.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. You feel something emerge somewhat close to you. Flood it before the end of your turn.
Okay. So I'll slice out with my scimitar of wounding to see if I hit something.
And that will hit.
And that would probably be the end of my turn.
All right. Arden, as the frost giant skeleton disappears from view, you see Claudette lash out at something near her, and it seemed to make contact.
I gotta. I'm gonna take my. Maybe. Thank you. My bow, and I'm going to fire in the direction of where that contact was made.
Okay. A 24 will definitely hit. You're also making this favored foe?
Yes. Isn't it this? It's the same creature, right?
Nope, it's different.
Oh. And I'll do the same thing again.
And an 11 will not hit.
Shucky darn. Okay. All done then.
You're looking as the frost giant disappeared. You also felt kind of a breeze come up from the hill next to you. Though you don't see anything.
To the top right, to
the right of you. Your other right.
he's top of the hill, so I was looking at the. So if I felt it coming up beside me, I'm going to swing at it, see if I can hit it.
An 18 will hit. The 11 and the 13 unfortunately miss.
I'm sorry.
And a 25 hits.
What are you sorry for, Claudette?
I had to step away for a second.
Oh, well, shame on you. You're not allowed.
Dare you.
You gotta pee in your chair.
Dog's gonna be like, why do you get to do it and I don't?
No shit.
Okay, it's my turn.
Nowhere. You are up. Claudette is attacking something in this general area. I'm saying it's melee, so there you go. In this general area, and it seems to be actually hitting. And Illiken is hitting something in this general area. Illiken and Drake you would have seen hit, so it's definitely right there.
Whatever you're doing is not showing up on the map.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
I mean, you saw the distance markers, though, right?
No, nothing showed
Oh.
up. Oh, there we go.
So,
See it. Yep.
Claudette's is somewhere in there, and Illiken's is definitely here.
Right, got it.
Would you like to try and hit anything, Noah?
That's
Oh, I thought you were talking to Arden.
Nope. It's Noah's turn.
Dad, can you hear us again? Are you not hearing us again?
Yes, I'm hearing. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do, but
Well,
That's up to you.
you saw them swinging at things and hitting things, so... Yeah, I guess it's up to you.
this is an invisible creature?
You can't see anything, so
That makes sense.
Okay. I heard you talking about it, but I didn't see anything, didn't know where to look.
Claudette's hitting something around here. And Illikin is definitely hitting something around here.
Okay. So I guess then I should shoot something about there too.
Are you aiming the top one or the bottom one?
About there.
Okay. Stop pinging the map. Are you aiming at the one that is closest to Claudette or the one that is closest to Illikin?
Closest to Claudette.
Okay. 14 barely hits.
And 9 damage. Once again. I'm presuming 14 will hit again.
Yep. Yes, it will.
$12 damage. I guess that's my turn.
This one will attack Claudette.
Okay. Yep. On the 26, nope on the 13. And I'd like to invoke Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. Will be 22 points of bludgeoning, halved, which will be 11.
Got it.
And this one will attack Illikin.
Oh, wait, I can't Uncanny Dodge it. So full 22.
Why can't you
Yeah.
Uncanny Dodge it?
I have to be able to see it.
Very true. I didn't even
So,
look at that.
Okay,
sorry.
Let me see if I can Iron Barbs it. Give me a second.
Illikin,
No,
11.
I can't.
Sorry, a 20 and a 22.
20 and 22 both hit.
I can't, unfortunately. Sorry, Claudette.
It's okay.
21 points of bludgeoning damage against Illikin.
For the 13, the second hit.
So 10 points. And Celestine, it's your turn.
I will pull a bead off my necklace and toss it out to create a where is it? fleet of stars. Iridium star. That is my bonus action. My action. I will, let's see, 20, 25, 30, 35. Charge into Claudette and use my sphere with 2 charges. To heal her. Oh, great. For a whole 8 points of damage.
8 points of healing.
Oh, yes, healing. Well, I'm healing you for 8 points of damage, so yeah. Healing 8 points worth of damage.
Thank you.
That's what I meant when I said damage.
Like the opposite of killing you with kindness.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for my turn.
Claudette, you're up.
Okay, let me get my health right. Here we go. Alright, going to slash out.
.23 will hit.
Then we will use our offhand again. Oh, I needed to roll that d4 for that damage too, didn't I?
Oh, yes. And I should do a con.
There you go. And let me know if the offhand hits when you're ready.
A 17 does hit.
Alrighty. Do I hear a thud?
Sure. There's definitely something there.
No, I'm wondering if I heard it fall to the ground dead.
No.
That's the end of my turn.
Arden, you are up.
I'm going to engage the one that's close to Claudette
Okay.
with my bow.
Hell yeah, you are.
A 21 hits.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get the crit.
Still. The 6 is nice.
And your second attack.
Guy ain't dead yet? Dang. I'll do the same thing and I'll try to anyway.
A 16 will hit.
And that'll end my turn.
And Illiken, your turn. "15, 16 will hit, the 12 will not.
That's my turn, because I know the 9 doesn't hit.
We are at 6, and my raid is at 6:30 tonight for some strange reason. So we'll pick it up next week with Noah.
All right.
All right, with me.
Have a great night.
Night,
Enjoy your
guys.
weeks, guys.
You guys,
Bye. Love you, Dad.
love you too.
Good night, all.
Good night.